So Chloe Bibby is a player that the Indiana Fever have signed to a 7-day contract. She signed to a 7-day deal and has been unbelievable. Like absolutely unbelievable. Like I don't know if there has been a better player that has signed on a 7-day since I actually can't remember. Maybe I was about to say Odyssey Sims last year. Let's not forget Odyssey Sims. But her signing for a 7-day contract has pretty much coincided with the Fever starting to completely hoop. And yesterday she was in the rotation down the stretch. Like that is not an easy thing to do when again you are on a 7-day. You're on a 7-day and you are managing to somehow get into the rotation over Demir Stantis for a game, over KK Timpson, over like she put on I think at the same time as Lexi Hull yesterday. She played in crunch time. She was getting in before. She was literally getting in crunch time before Kelsey Mitchell. It was well and truly a just really unbelievable signing. And if you guys are watching how she's playing, she has been so damn good. The Indiana Fever, if the Indiana Fever don't immediately sign her to another 7-day, the only logic would for her not signing another 7-day is if she really wants to go back to the Valkyries and the Valkyries want her. But I don't see why, because the Valkyries have already cut her not once, but twice. The Valkyries have cut her twice, and she played less minutes than them, and they're worse. The Valkyries are 12-13. The Indiana Fever are 15-12. So, like, they are 2 games. The Fever are now 2 games ahead of the Valkyries on a 3-game win streak. And the Golden State Valkyries, I think, are going to come back down to earth. Like, I don't see the Valkyries making the playoffs. So that's, like, my only logic. Maybe the Liberty. I was about to say, you can't, when it comes to the Liberty, they can't just cut Steph Talbot. They don't have the money when they get Emma in, who potentially, apparently, could be playing at this weekend. Like, they've lost a couple of games in a row, like, and to be fair, so the Phoenix Mercury. Like, it really is wide open after the Minnesota Lynx. Like, if you look at the WNBA wins-loss, like, the Liberty are 5 games back on the Lynx. Like, the Liberty last year, I'm pretty sure, were 17-3 at one stage. I think they were 17-3 when the Fever beat them. Like, the Lynx, 23-5. The Lynx... Like, the Lynx are going to win... I don't know if the Liberty are going to win 30... They're not going to win 30 games. Well, they have to go 13-5 the rest of the way. They might win 30 games. The Mercury, like the Indiana Fever, only a game and a half of the Mercury. The Mercury are 4-6 in their last 10. The Dewana Bonner effect and all. The Dewana Bonner effect. The team that were on the best winning streak, that were absolutely rolling, signs Dewana Bonner, and they all just forget how to play basketball, just like Dewana herself. But yeah, it is one of those things where when it comes to the standings, like the Fever are in a great position. And the Fever need to keep her at all costs. They need to keep her at all costs. If the Fever somehow lose Chloe Bibby, you may as well just put up a sign saying we're not a serious organization. They can't lose Chloe Bibby. They absolutely can't lose Chloe Bibby. Because at the end of the day, Chloe Bibby is exactly what they need. And everyone being like, oh, they need to keep Chloe Bibby, they need to keep Ari McDonald next year. I don't necessarily think they do. Because again, we all know how we look at Ari differently when Caitlin is on and when Caitlin's off. Like Ari McDonald as pure shooting guard. Like Ari McDonald, when she plays like Kelsey Mitchell light with Caitlin Clark can work. I can't remember there was a game when the two of them were on the floor and Kelsey was off. But when Ari McDonald plays the 1 and Caitlin's on the floor, Caitlin doesn't touch the ball. So it really is a case where it's like it's a bit of an Erica Wheeler situation. It is a bit of an Erica Wheeler situation where it's like she's actually really good, but it's like I don't I just don't think that there's like a situation where Ari and Caitlin can play really at the same time. And that's why I wouldn't be so like high on, oh, they need to keep Ari for next year. And when it comes to Chloe Bibby, whether she should be kept for next year, one, it depends what teams want to offer. It depends on who wants to offer or what. And it really depends on if the Indiana Fever can find somebody better. And I mean better as in like not just the better as in they were like a bigger name. Find someone that plays that archetype better, because there are players around that do what Chloe Bibby does and better. But for this season, you're not going to find one of them this season. You're not going to find one of them. Like, Chloe Bibby has shown that she can hit shots. She can hit timely shots. She doesn't really feel the pressure. And that, like, weird release point of, like, here. She, like, brings the ball up to here and releases it. That, like, it's not quite like Larry Bird, which was, like, here. But it's, like, here. Which is, like... I'm trying to think of who kind of shoots. They bring it kind of up to here and really high release point. Obviously, Janelle Salon kind of shoots like that. There's no real NBA players that kind of have those like slingshot releases. Like, there is a kid, there's an Irish guy. There's an Irish guy that I think it's like Mike Gormley, Irish basketball player. He literally he has the most effed up looking jump shot ever, but the guy, like, you can see the release point here. And by the way, I've seen this guy nail like 10 threes in a game. It's just like ridiculous stuff. It's like that higher release point. I'm trying to even at like the lowest level of like low semi-pro level ball. Like, this guy literally just never misses. And he's got more of a hitch even than Chloe Bibby. Like, she's hard. Like, that's the only player I can even think of at the high level that has like that like gunslinger release form. And if that has the gunslinger form and just shoots so well and can do it as effectively. And what I was really impressed by was the first three she hit. She pulls up, hits a three on the move. Like, she hit a three on the move. Like, normally with those gunslinger jump shots, you can shoot them standing. It's like contest shooters type thing. She almost shoots the ball. Like, if you look at some contest shooters where they're like, or exhibition shooters where they can shoot like that and it's hard to get the shot off in a game. And she was able to do that in the move, and she was able to shoot it kind of fading for that first three. Like, that was the time. Once I saw that shot go in, I'm like, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because she's a good defender. Is she this lockdown unbelievably great defender? No, but she's a good defender. She can run the floor. She's, again, she spaces the floor. She relocates extremely well. Her off-ball movement as well is good. And I gotta say, like, I was wrong to not be super duper hyped by this. I thought Steph Talbot was going to be a better pickup, and based on what I had seen from the two of them, but no, genuinely, I think the Chloe Bibby was the right pickup. I think the motor she plays, but I think she's hungry, in a similar way to Ari, and I do think the Chloe Bibby is just a perfect complementary piece, because it doesn't matter who you put beside her. She shoots threes, she gets out of the way, she relocates, and she, plays a bit of defense and works hard. I don't think there's any way you can say. I genuinely don't think there's any argument you can make that Chloe Bibby is not an absolutely incredible signing for this team, and that she's not going to continue to be an incredible signing when Caitlin Clark comes back, because she does not need the ball. In fact, she doesn't actively look to get the ball. Anyway, I'll see you guys.